I'm still going through this heartbreak. Oh, I was not supposed to cry in this video. It's more just like mourning. I'm Sierra. Join me on this journey of self-discovery and self-love. Welcome back to my channel. So happy that you are here today for another edition of Starting Over at 30, the series. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so you can be notified whenever I post new content. If you are new here, my name is Sierra. I recently quit my dream job as a news anchor after being a news anchor for about 8 years. And now I'm kind of figuring everything out, trying to see who I am outside of my career. Then I ended a relationship recently too. The candle I'm burning today is so cute, so fun. It's called Smells Like Your 20s Are Over. I got this for my 30th birthday from my mom. She literally gives me the best gifts in the world. And we have our tea. Oh, it's hot today. If you're having some tea with me, cheers. If I seem a little bit kind of just like blah today, it's because I'm on my cycle and I'm like just, y'all know how it is, girl. I'm just like over it. I'm hot. I keep having hot flashes. I don't know if that's like a new thing since turning 30, getting hot flashes. Like what, girl? I thought they only came when you go through menopause. So last week we had a chance to talk about what we're no longer settling for. No more people pleasing. No more having anxious attachment. No more chasing these men. No more chasing men. And some other stuff too, y'all. If you haven't watched that, go ahead and check that video out. So finish this one first before you go running, trying to go watch the old one. Thank you. I think as I go through this healing journey, one of the biggest things that I'm learning is accountability. Now, ladies, this one might hurt because I'm learning this too. A truth that is hard for a lot of women. It is hard for us to be accountable for our actions. It's also hard for us to be accountable for predicaments that we have gotten ourselves into, situations that we got ourselves into, relationships, and treatment that we receive from other people. Now, don't drag me, sister. My hair is down today, so I know you might want to wrap my hair up and drag me. But listen, one of the blockages that I've realized that I've had and something that I've been holding on to, placing all the blame on one person in situations. So we could use my last relationship for an example. In my last relationship, there were red flags that I looked past because one, I had this scarcity mindset where I felt like this is the best relationship I've ever been in. This person is like my best friend. This person provides for me financially in a way that I've never had anybody do before. Meets my wants when it comes to materialistic things and sometimes emotionally too, without me even having to ask. When there will be thoughts of me knowing that he's cheating on me but not being able to prove it, instead of just trusting my intuition, I would still stay in the situation. When he would say things about my body that I didn't like, after telling him not to make those comments about my body, I would still stay. In order for me to heal from that situation, I had to reflect and look back and be accountable and think, okay, where did I allow these behaviors to happen? Why didn't I choose myself? Why didn't I just leave? Learning to forgive myself for that. Know that, okay, while he did do these things to me, there were things that I also did to him in the relationship. Being snappy, being just outright mean. I could be a very mean person. Y'all, I'm a Sagittarius, so my mouth is something else. The way I talk to people, I talk at people a lot of times. It takes a lot of work and effort for me to sit down and have conversations, especially when my emotions are high. Not being able to control my emotions was a big thing. That's something that I had to take accountability for. I had a situation but after the relationship where I was dating somebody, and there were so many like red flags where he would like not talk to me, go like days without talking to me. Instead of me letting it be, wanting more for myself, I went into anxious attachment where I felt the need to like start chasing after him. I also was extremely vulnerable, just getting out of a relationship, and I jumped into something else entirely too soon, and I take accountability for that. I was thinking like, okay, well, he shouldn't have did this and that to me. Well, why wouldn't he call me? Why would he pursue me if he was just gonna do this? I can't place all the blame on him. So some of those things may be true, but at the end of the day, I got involved with him entirely too fast, blinded by the chemistry that we had, conversations that we had, where I just so involved with this new person. And I realized that I was just trying to fill a void. Not that my feelings towards him weren't genuine. I genuinely did like him. But I moved too fast. That's just the truth. I'm still going through like this heartbreak where it's not like, oh, I wake up sad. But like, you know, sometimes... Oh, I was not supposed to cry in this video. Like, I'm mourning the relationship, and sometimes certain thoughts will pop up. Just thinking about all of the good times that we had, because I had it was so complicated because there were some parts of it that were so beautiful. And it's the same thing with me, like with my career, but it's a little bit different with the career thing, because to me I could always go back to being a news anchor, like if I wanted to. Like if I really wanted to, I could uproot my life again and move for a job again, right? I drove past the exit that I used to take to go to his house, and I just got like so sad, like dang, that's no more. So it's not like you necessarily miss the person, miss the relationship, because it's like I don't want to be with him again, or I don't want him back. But there are some things from the relationship that were just, they were really nice. As I take accountability for my actions and the role that I played in it, of course I'm not blaming myself for being cheated on, but the role I played in staying for as long as I did. As soon as I found out he cheated, like I had proof, I left. But there were other things that happened when I should have left. My thinking then, I was too scared to leave. I was like, this is such a good thing. I got a good thing going, and I was just forcing it. Although I cannot see myself getting into a relationship anytime soon, but I do miss like the companionship part of it. So it's been like 3 months post breakup. Each day it gets so much better. I'm really proud of myself. That goes into the topic of today's video, habits that are helping me heal. Healing isn't monolithic. It's not like you do this one thing and you will be fixed. There's no one way to heal, to feel better. And I don't think healing is ever going to be, you do this thing, you do some journal prompts, and boom, you just feel better. It's active. It's work every single day. It's being mindful. It's being present and being in the moment. It's being accountable. I have come so far, and I'm learning so much about myself, and I'm doing some really deep emotional, really deep shadow work. It's hard some days, y'all, but it's all gonna pay off in the end. I am working towards my higher self. I am in alignment right now. Being in alignment with who you are supposed to be is not always going to be easy, but it's going to be so worth it in the end. The next 90 days, I pray and I affirm to be unrecognizable from my old self on the inside and on the outside. So I'm gonna wipe my face. I feel like I've said this before, but I am a crier. I really enjoy crying. It's such a beautiful way to release. Woo, okay, I almost forgot. Our affirmation: I am the author of my own rebirth. I am the author of my own rebirth. Habits that are helping me to heal. Funny that we start off with the I am affirmation. I am mantras in the morning. So I am mantras. I start my morning off. If you watched my travel vlog when I took my solo trip to Miami, if you haven't watched that, watch that, y'all. That is the trip that literally was the catalyst to what I'm doing now with this series and documenting my healing journey. My favorites: I am resilient, I am strong, I am brave, I am confident in myself, I am in divine feminine energy, I am in flow, I am grounded. So before I do anything in the morning. I don't check my phone first thing in the morning. I don't get on social media first thing in the morning. The first thing I do is say my I am mantras, and that goes into my second daily habit. I wake up extremely slow. Now, I do have the luxury of not having a typical 9 to 5 job where I have to be somewhere at a certain time. But if you are a person who is going to work, many of us are, wake up a little bit earlier. Now, girl, you might not like that, but wake up maybe like 15 minutes before you really got to get up so you can give yourself time to just be in your body, right? And just be in your mind and be in your own space. I'll just like lay there in silence and just like breathe and literally do nothing. I do it until my body is ready to get up. I talk to myself in the mornings. I rub my arm like this in the morning. I give myself little kisses in the morning, and I think that has helped me a lot in my journey, in my self-love journey, you know, just like good morning, Cece. I do that all the time. Another thing is tapping into my feminine energy, my divine feminine energy, moving slowly, taking my time. I make it an effort not to rush. It disrupts your nervous system. I am resetting my nervous system because my nervous system was blew out because of working in news for so long. News is go, 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 go. You walk into work working, especially I was working mornings. I walk into work working. I gotta get these scripts in. I gotta figure out what I'm about to read. I have to know my scripts. I have like an hour, if that, to know all my scripts, my makeup, get in a chair, do all of this stuff. So it was always go, 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 go. Being creative is also being in your feminine energy. Doing this has really helped me to tap into my creative energy. Doing my Etsy shop where I am creating self-help journals and affirmation books. Figure out what your creative outlet is. For me, it's this is like my creative outlet. I also really enjoy doing puzzles. I love puzzles. I really love poetry. Is my other creative outlet. I'm an amazing poet, and one day I'm going to publish a book of my poems, and they're going to be a New York Times bestseller. Being in flow is me also being in my feminine energy, so not forcing anything. I'm not chasing after anything. I allow things to come to me naturally. I allow things to fall naturally. So if something is no longer for me, I allow it to just fall to the wayside. If something is for me, I am open to receiving it. This is one of my favorite things. It's like part of my nighttime routine. I am such a routine girly, and getting ready for bed is literally my favorite thing in the world. One thing that I love to do, I like to get in the mirror after I take my shower and rub my body oils on. It helps you to just get connected, and it's not like in a sexual way, but it just helps you to get connected with your body and get comfortable with your body. For so long, I suffered with body dysmorphia, where I did not like my body, which is why when my ex-boyfriend would make comments about my body, it would really bother me because I already for so long have suffered with being comfortable in my skin and being comfortable in my body. I'm small, I'm skinny, and I've been skinny my whole life. In the Black community, as a woman, being skinny is like not the beauty standard, you know? So I was always like teased about being small, or, you know, my family would make rude comments about my size and me being small. It was actually pretty distasteful and pretty disrespectful. Yeah, people grew up in church. The church I used to go to would make comments about my body. It was like really weird. And it's really weird when people make comments about other people's body, especially women. Like, why are you making a comment on another woman's body? That's really weird. Being in the mirror and doing that has really helped me to connect with who I am as a woman. It has helped me to connect with my body and be comfortable with every part of me and love every single inch and part of my skin and love the skin that I'm in. It's really, really, really helped with my body dysmorphia. I love my body now. I love how I look when I look in the mirror. Not being on my phone, y'all. Less phone time has really, really helped me. a habit that has helped me to heal. I used to be so connected to my phone. It takes away from you being in the moment. So like I just wouldn't be in the present moment. I would just be in my phone. Now I scroll. Of course I still get on social media. I'll do like my little scroll. But you know, I don't really like just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. You could spend hours. I could spend hours on TikTok because I love it so much. Be in the moment. Be in the present. Focus on the now. Also, being on social media, you compare yourself to other people too much. You know, it's natural. We're gonna compare. It's in human nature to compare yourself to other people. Reading. So I used to love reading as a child, and I kind of got out of the habit of reading. Like I would read and then I like would stop reading, but I have this goal for the summer of reading 10 books by the end of the summer. I'm on book number 2. So right now I'm reading Tilda is Visible, and I just finished reading Honey Girl. Honey Girl was so good. Reading is something that I'm getting back into, and I forgot how much I loved it. I love to like just picture how the people look. I literally picture it all in my head. So it's like create a movie in my head. Sometimes I get attached to the characters too. Like the last book I read, Honey Girl, I was sad when I was finished reading it because I'm like, oh, it's over. No more Honey Girl. Getting connected with nature, which isn't really too far off for me. I always been like a hippie girl, and I remember in high school I used to dress like a hippie, and it was so cute. I was so tea. I was so ahead of my time. So standing in the grass just to become rooted and connected with the earth's energy. Sunbathing. I love laying in the sun. And I think as Black women, it's so radical for us to lay in the sun and to purposely get a tan. For a melanated brown skin queen, when you lay out, honey, and you're getting a tan, I feel like the ancestors rejoice. Especially depending on where you grow up. Get out the sun, you're gonna get too dark, you're gonna get too black, you know. So I think that sunbathing is just like, it just makes you feel so good. Just laying out in the sun, going for walks outside in the park, listening to the wind, just feeling the breeze and really just taking it all in. This really also just goes into being mindful and being present and being in the current moment, allowing myself to be sad some days. And we just saw an example of that in the beginning of the video where I cried. Crying. I allow myself to cry like I just did. I love to cry. I think crying is the most powerful tool that we have. I got teased a lot for crying as a child. So for me now, crying is extremely, I feel empowered when I cry. I feel powerful when I cry. And I realize that for me, my emotions and my sensitivity is my superpower. So for me, I feel powerful. I feel strong when I cry. I don't feel weak at all. I'm making room for new energy to come in and new vibrations and new frequencies. I'm making room for all things new because I'm letting go and releasing this emotion. You need to cry. Just let it out. I've never been the one like, oh, don't let them see you cry. Why not? What they gonna do? I don't care what people think about me, so I don't care if people see me cry. But when I feel a moment of sadness, telling myself, Sierra, it's okay. It's okay, baby. You'll be all right. I'm gentle parenting myself. I tell myself I forgive myself a lot, especially when I think about past situations with people, like negative thoughts come up. It's like, okay, it's okay. I forgive you. You made those mistakes. It's okay. You know, and I move forward. I try to like constantly reframe my thinking as the thoughts come in. Okay, I want to say this right. Somatic movements. Basically just dancing, y'all. When I'm feeling blockages, like I'm feeling like it's something up in me, like, oh, I gotta get this out. Moving your hips. When you feel sad, when you feel upset, move your body. Dance, like literally dance. Even if you don't know how to dance. I wouldn't say like, oh, I know how to dance. Like, but girl, I can move to a beat. Checking in with myself in the mirror. I do this in the day. When I first wake up, I just say, hey girl, how you feeling? And I'll talk to myself in the mirror. I talk to myself a lot. I'll talk to myself in the mirror before I go to bed, after my shower. I'll talk to myself in the mirror like, hey girl, how we feeling? You got this. I'm proud of you. Whatever I need to hear for the day. I am becoming my own best friend. Biggest support and I am my biggest hype person. I can be extremely strict. People think I'm hard on them, and it's always like, well, you think I'm hard on you, imagine how I am on myself. I'm just strict. I like what I like. I like things being a certain way. I can be extremely rigid, and I'm working on massaging that rigidity where I'm just like so rigid and so I'm working on that. Ways I'm working on that is being sweet to myself and kind to myself and saying nice things to myself in the mirror and reminding myself that me and me, we're a team. We're in this together, girl. We're doing this together. I got you. Don't worry. I got your back. If nobody got your back, if nobody else see your vision, ain't nobody gonna see your vision as clear as you do, ever. And that I'm my own best friend, period. I am my first best friend, and I am my own best friend. I came in this world by myself, and I'm gonna leave the world by myself, and I'm always gonna have my own back. Mirror work, talking to myself in the mirror, has really helped to boost my confidence. It has really helped to soften my heart towards myself. It has helped me to be more gentle with myself. The biggest habit that I have implemented is forgiving myself. I am forgiving myself for all of my past mistakes. I am forgiving myself for staying in situations for too long. I am forgiving myself for being desperate in so many instances. I am forgiving myself for chasing after people and things and just wearing myself down. Anywhere where I feel shame, right? Because we did a video on that where we're releasing shame, and in order to release shame, you have to forgive yourself. So yeah, these are some habits that have helped me. To just do a quick overview, habits that are helping me to heal: doing I am mantras in the morning, waking up slow, tapping into my divine feminine energy, which includes moving slower, being creative, being in flow, not forcing anything, spending time with myself in the mirror and getting comfortable with myself and with my body, not being on my phone so much, reading, picking up a book. Girl, go pick up a book. When the last time you've been to the library? Allowing myself to feel sad some days, crying, somatic. That's such a hard word for me to say. And I literally said words for a living. Somatic movements, moving my hips, moving my body when I feel just like gross and weird or sad or nervous. I move my body to get that energy up out. Checking in with myself in the mirror, talking to myself in the mirror, telling myself I love myself, and forgiving myself for past mistakes, child. Journal prompt. This is prompt 5 in the self-help journal. 20 prompts to help you become the best version of yourself. You can find a link to get that in the description box. Who am I becoming? This is prompt number 5, page 13, if you're following along. Who am I becoming? For me, I am becoming a woman who loves herself unconditionally, who walks away the first time, and who is so secure in herself that she no longer needs the validation from society and the outside world. I am becoming my own best friend. I am becoming the best version of Sierra. I am becoming the woman I always knew I could be. I am becoming the woman I always knew I could be. So next week we're going to talk about how I'm rebuilding after quitting my job. Girl, we might not do that because as y'all can see, I kind of just I go wherever I'm led to speak about. I have like a full calendar of topics that can cover like a long time. So I gotta just pick and choose. Wherever my heart is led is where I usually land. As always, I thank you so much for spending time with me today. I love you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and to also turn on your notifications so that you can get notified whenever I post new content. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Also, feel free to leave in the comments, y'all, what y'all want to hear me talk about. If you have a suggestion, I'm always open to suggestions. Leave a comment. You can message me on Instagram. My Instagram is below Sierra Leone. Girl, send me an email. SierraSearcy05@gmail.com. If you have something that you would like me to talk about, or you have any questions, or you just want some advice, or you just want to chit chat, girl, reach out to me. I love to talk. I love to kiki. As always, protect your mind, girl. Don't let them people stress you out. Protect your peace. Protect your energy. I love you and I thank you. And I'll see you in the next video. Until next time. Hold on, put the pen down. Until next time. Bye.